Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Ray's Cigar Lounge live from Central Alabama. I'm your host, Ray, and well, this is my lounge. We're streaming live from Facebook. Appreciate you all tuning in. Leave your questions down below and we will definitely get them answered. Make sure you like, rate, and subscribe. We'll also put out the YouTube link down below as well. And hey, if you're new and a part of this here, join the lounge, man. You know, we have a great conversation, great topics come up and everything else, and you just overall have a good time. So what I'm lighting up right now is getting rid of the pizza party pack, y'all. Finally getting rid of it. We got the Don Smith Series D, as y'all saw in episode 4. Give it a good review. Y'all check that out as well down below. And yeah, man. Yeah, so some of y'all, maybe a few of y'all, the handful of y'all that are watching this probably wondered, who is this legend? Who is the legend that I've been referring to? If you followed me in the past, you know who I'm talking about. He's come a long way to be out here in this venture with me. Y'all know who he is. All the way from Spanish Fort, Alabama. Let's give a big welcome to Matthew McGill. The legend, the myth. There we go. I also have my production crew in the back. They're going to make sure everything doesn't go awry. And these wonderful people keep us sane. So, you know, and keep everything together pretty much. So, there he is, Matthew McGill. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely,
yes.
absolutely. Yes. Man, this is my brother here. We've been through everything. We got him in the shot. Hold on.
Yes.
Let me slide over. Let me slide over. Okay, we're good. Okay. All right, the folks are telling me we're good. Okay. So, yeah, man.
We're going to do a V cut for this one.
All right, Miguel's going to do a V cut. We have this unique cutter here that does all 4 types of cuts. He's also smoking the last Don Smith Series D in the Pizza Party Cutter edition. So that's exciting. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. So leave your questions down below if anybody's sending anything. We'll get them answered here. And if not, man, I'll just catch up, man. We do this usually like almost once a year. I get to see this guy, maybe twice if I'm lucky. You know, so just kind of, well, have a thing there. So, yeah, I mean, he was slowly torching the foot of the cigar there, getting it nice and even all the way around.
Yes.
There we go. There we go. You know, just torch it there. It's getting a nice blow on there. Make sure that's even, nice and even there. There, so, yeah, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in, checking us out.
What cut did you choose for your cigar?
I also did the V cut. Also did that one as well. I like the way it draws. I don't normally do it, but like once you do it once or twice, it has a nice, I don't know, that's a nice draw. I normally do like an open cut, the smaller open cut, but I like this V cut, man. It's just something different about it. So. But yeah, man. Yeah, nice Saturday, May 18th. 2024. Y'all might be 35. Y'all believe this?
Big day tomorrow.
Yeah, for real. I'm like a young middle-aged man. My mother-in-law said, man, she's like, you know what? You're about to be 35. You ever thought that you're like almost halfway through your life? And I'm like, what? And I'm like, man, that's crazy to think about. And I looked it up and it was like, you're a young middle-aged man. That's weird, man. Shoot, where'd the years go, man? It's crazy. Shoot.
Around the sun.
Around the sun, yeah. Around the sun, yes. So, you're like an Assassin's Creed character. You got the hoodie going on and the everything else. Yeah. That's all good. I was just like, hey, you know. But the legend has been revealed. Ask him your questions if you want or don't. I don't know. So, you know, he is here. You know, you're just right here hanging out. Now, and I don't know if y'all saw some of my earlier test run videos I was trying to do on here. So, I know like with YouTube, of course, even to stream on your phone, it's kind of weird the way you have to do it. Like, you have to have like 50 subscribers to stream on your phone and then upload it. But then from here, you can just do it anywhere and anytime you want. So I don't know. And then I'm doing some practice runs and whatnot, and I don't know. It was something interesting there. So I'm gonna continue to smoke this one down here and leave any chats or anything else down below. And all right, so. Yeah, we'll get that one going. Get that one off here. Oh. My production crew has brought us these a nice glass,
antique-ish
cigar here. So, courtesy of the legend. The legend has brought many things and many gifts to help us and bestow us on this live chat tonight. So, yeah, man. Enjoyed the weekend. We went to Culinary Dropout not too long ago. A new place in Birmingham.
So good.
Yeah, really good. But you got the
pretzel bites with provolone fondue.
Got the pretzel bites with the fondue. Went with the missus and some friends of ours. Packed place, man. But really good. Really good. Fish and chips were like phenomenal. I don't know what it is, man, but it was nice, crisp, not too vinegary, and just an overall nice flavor. So, nice atmosphere, good food. Can't beat it, man. Culinary Dropout right there on 280, right there at the summit where the old Macaroni Grill used to be. So yeah, man, check it out.
Across from P.F. Chang's.
Right across from P.F. Chang's. Yeah, it's weird because both of those places
they share the same parking lot.
Yeah, those places get really busy, man. Like either one, so it's just like you can't even tell which one person's going to the next, but. Our friend got there early, and she's standing out there just kind of waiting. And I'm like, we got the reservation for 3. I'm like, why are you standing outside? Just everybody was crowded around the door waiting, and I was just like, man, trying to get in there. I said, look, but definitely worth it if y'all are in the Birmingham area. Check that place out; it's really good. Check that out, really good there. So yeah. Get that written one more time. Yep.
Talking about last night. How you won.
Yep. So we did a poker tournament. What this is being, as y'all can probably see in the video, this is being we're on a poker table right now essentially, and every year we have a little poker game and everything. Bring some friends up here, the legend among others, and did pretty good at a poker tournament. Played some Hold'em, hung out, listened to some crazy music, jumped around a little bit, and yeah, man, chopped a pot with my other co-host, who I have no idea where he is, but how the co-host is over there. So yeah, we had a good time, and yeah. Oh, McGill, unfortunately, the legend busted out. He busted out second, I think. Yeah, and we had another gentleman who was here last night too, joining the lounge, and we just had a pretty good time. So I'm chilling out, catching up, doing all sorts of things. So yeah. I think I see some, because I'm doing this on my phone, so I can't really read if there are any questions down there or not. Nothing at the moment. Just some things down there. So hey, no worries, man. Just leave it down below. We'll answer it to the best of our abilities without sounding too ridiculous. So That's a fun story. That is a fun story. How me and the legend actually met. That was we did like one of those Facebook memories. What was it, like 14, 15 years ago or something? 14 years ago. Yeah.
2010.
My production people, they're laughing at us. They're younger than us. They say we old, That's why they already laughed at us. Y'all need to stop. Look, Look, I'm already a young middle-aged man tomorrow.
In your own mind.
Young middle-aged man tomorrow.
Can I get the walker out?
No!
Get you a cane.
No.
Cane with tennis balls on the bottom.
You see these commercials, man. Look, check your... I don't even know what the commercials are. Like if you're 40 or older, check your...
prostate.
Yeah, check your prostate, all that stuff. I was like, look, man. It's crazy. Just like, oh, yeah. Time goes by, man. You look down and like, they say after 30, everything starts breaking down. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Shoot, man. I don't know. Yeah, it may have started sooner. I don't know. But
yeah.
He's still here, so But yeah, the way I met this guy, it's actually an interesting story. And he told it at the wedding, too, which was even interesting. And everybody was like, that was the funniest thing I've ever heard. So, back then we went to Huntington College, hanging out in the dining hall. His roommate, who's a little bit taller than him, and him were walking up. This is how I saw y'all. I was already sitting down, and I think y'all were coming like sit down with us and eat dinner or whatnot. And I'll just say, oh my goodness, that's Michelle. That's this dude's boyfriend. I'm like, because I'm like, oh, he's got a new boyfriend. That's him. And I was like, oh, okay. So, and then as I sat down, and then as I got, we were hung out, started playing poker a little bit later on, hung out with another friend of ours, and then we just realized, oh, that's not the case. And didn't see and then we just kind of got to know each other and been friends ever since from there. It's kind of, and I like that. More or less, that's kind of the story. But yeah. And
You're also going and riding in your car to Tobacco Beverage?
Yeah. That place. Oh my gosh, yeah. That place, yeah. Oh man, crazy times in college, yeah. But yeah. Many memories there. So, still smoking down the Don Smith Series D. We're in the first part of it here. Nice smooth draw on how it's going. Like I said, in the Sweet Some Cigar. I'll link my video or my review down below if anyone wants to check that out. So, yeah, just hanging out, having a good time.
Ooh, nice little trains going.
A lot of trains here in Chelsea. They go in and out throughout the day.
But no hobo riders.
There you go. No hobo riders. Nope.
No, we don't pick a train station.
Nope, there's no train station here. It just goes back and forth. So, y'all may have heard in the background. So, yeah, man. Yep. Just picking it out.
We know how Raymond got on cigars. Matt, how did you get on cigars?
Dad smokes cigars. And then I brought them to college. Shared some with him. Got him into them, sort of. Or I think you were already sort of into them. But
I was, kind of still learning, kind of leading my way into it a little bit. But I'm just like, I don't enough, McGill had a couple. And I'm like, I'm going to go to this cigar shop. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to go with you. And I'm like, what? And then he brought out his stash. And he was just like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I don't even remember the sticks that you had. But you had some pretty good ones. I don't know if you had like a Cuba or a couple of those other ones. But yeah. And we just hung out and did that every
I don't remember what I had. I think Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah. You got the Romeo and Julietas. Yeah, pretty good. We smoked a couple of those. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Good old cigar Sundays.
Remember the ones that Alex would get were the not Olivas, but
what was that?
The acids.
Oh, those flavored cigars. Yes, the acid cigars. I'm not a big fan of the flavored ones. I don't know if y'all are watching. Maybe you are, but acids, have more of a distinct kind of flavor to them if you're kind of getting into it. But yeah, those were pretty good. I know he liked those. I think he had I don't even know all the flavors they had, the cigars. But one was in a blue pack, one was in a purple wrapper, and they had a couple of different feels. They weren't for me, but he liked those, so yeah.
You were with the good old Oliva Gold.
Oliva Golds, that was my very, very first cigar. Back when it was priced, and I'm probably going to date myself here for all those years ago.
$5?
No. Not $5. $3.25 at Havana Dreams. They're probably $5 now. They're probably $5 now. But back then, you wanted a quick smoke. You wanted to look like the big guy, the cool dude on campus, smoking your Oliva Gold and you can chill.
I remember going with Kevin Hayes. We're going to the tennis courts and trying out that and smoke a cigar while playing tennis.
Is that what y'all did? How did that work? That's all right. That's cool. That's cool. Very nice, man. Very nice. But yeah, that's a good deal. That's nice. It holds together really well. And like I've said before in some of my earlier videos, look, just get out a stick and smoke it, man. You can smoke anything from $1, to like $20, $50. I've seen reviews from other people who do $60. My father, the Romancia? I was watching one by this channel called Developing Palates on YouTube. And these guys, they kind of do kind of a roundtable thing where they just review various cigars from one of the major brands. One of the ones they did, I think it was called the My Father Demencia. Lord, I'm gonna butcher the name, but yeah, it was one of the newer ones in the Drew Estate. Oh, excuse me, the My Father pack here, and he did not like that one, man. I was like for $60, and he was like a very eloquent person. He opens up his video, opens up and does everything else, but he's like, this cigar was just not for me. I said, okay. And apparently he gave it like a review on like a 5 out of 10 or something, and they had these weird usual rankings they do, but yeah, man, whatever you have, I guess the rap to point said just, hey, smoke what you have, man, enjoy your time, enjoy the show, and hey, you know what you do, so.
Salute.
Salute, indeed. Now, y'all want to drink in here, we're pairing it off with the Spring Street Saison here, locally brewed here in Birmingham, Avondale Brewery. Pretty
Grab
cool.
Elements says stay fancy.
Yeah, of course. You gotta stay fancy, of course, as you're doing this. Like you get a lot of locally brewed stuff. I got some stuff from Gaston, got some stuff from Birmingham that we drank on. And
Speaking of fancy, show us that shirt.
oh, of course. The production crew would like to see the shirt, as well as probably some of y'all, the 1 or 2 people that are watching, would probably like to see as well. As y'all see, this is not just any ordinary pink shirt. If for my anime fans, y'all know the Dragon Ball Z and all the manga and all that, much love. Rest in peace to Akira Toriyama for everything that he has done for anime. Turn around. Let me just make sure y'all can see this. Y'all know what it is. The Bad Man. I hope that's called the shot, because I cannot tell if it is.
It is.
Good. Very good. Y'all know what it is. Yep, the Trunks saga, as Vegeta doesn't realize that the future warrior is his son until much later on in the series. And this was the shirt that Bola made him wear as he's going to meet that. So.
Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, so, sorry y'all, if y'all haven't seen it, well.
You already ruined it.
Well.
Clue in, spoiler alert before this.
Oh yeah, y'all just fast forward that part. Don't worry about that, yeah. But yeah, man, like I said, post your questions down below. We'll be happy to answer them for you. And
like, subscribe, and follow.
Of course, man. Like, subscribe, follow. I'm going to try and get a few more subscribers on YouTube so I can try to do simultaneously both of these streams on both of those. But it's weird. I know YouTube's changed a lot with the algorithms and stuff, and you got to have that. But whatever, man. We're having a good time. Most of y'all are here anyway. So, yeah, man, just enjoy it. We'll continue to smoke these sticks down and enjoy ourselves. Once again, appreciate the legend making the trip all the way up here from Spanish Fort, Alabama to come see us. Really means a lot, man. I mean, life's too short. Spend it with some good people, so, love every one of y'all. So, appreciate y'all watching and everything. So, keep this going. Keep the party going here.
Yeah, but that culinary cookout gave food coma.
It sure did. And yeah, you know what? That's where our third host is. He probably has some food coming from there. He also had the fish and chips too. And when I tell you, like, straight up, he was just like, that is the best fish and chips I have ever had. And he went to this place in Huntsville. He said it was kind of like a England-based place that he went to. He said that didn't even come close to what they had.
See, there's the menu of the drink, so
yeah,
that sidecar was delicious.
McGill, you had a sidecar, and you had another one.
It was a dropout
the
mule,
the
like
meal,
classic mule.
Yeah. Miguel had the mule and the sidecar. That's some really good mixed drinks there. And then oh my gosh, all the desserts, Lord, y'all. Oh my gosh, delicious. They had this monkey bread.
No, apparently they're a British style gastro chain.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Speaking of that and the fish and chips and all that they have, yeah, pretty good.
Alright, it was the Southern Sidecar. It was Tito's vodka, Fuji apple, spiced cranberry, and it came with a dry cider. It was a Joker.
Okay.
Or something cider. So they didn't use all. They brought you the can of cider so you can finish it off.
Okay. Cool, man. Nice. We all had a sip of that. That was good. That was very well mixed. Very nicely done. But just vibing on this one. It's a really good one right here. So, McGill, what kind of sticks do you like? I mean, I know I've been like, hey, the pizza party cigars, and I appreciate you and Jermaine doing this, but what kind of sticks do you like, man?
It doesn't matter, just like rarely smoke, just every so often,
But when you do, you like any, you don't like anything particular, you just kind of hey.
Yeah, I'll just try different ones. Cubans are always like the top tier.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I feel that. Man. I like me a good light medium one. Just
like they're very like nice.
Yeah. No, definitely. I like a good light medium one as well. And I've always wanted to pose this question just to anybody, and anybody in that audience can also answer this as well. But I'll start with you, McGill. If you, in this economy now, with everything going on, what would you pay for a good stick that you'd want to smoke?
Just depends. Usually, if you buy a good stick, you buy a box of them.
That's true. But just say you wanted to have like.
Probably be around like. It doesn't matter if it's like if I recognize the brand and know it's good.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Because
I've seen, of course.
Like Christos around, like I know, like I don't know what, but back in the day, there was around like 10, 15 a stick. I never had a Gurkha.
I've had one. They're okay. Gurkha gets a bad name though.
Yeah, I got heard like they have some that are like very expensive.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and some of those Gurkhas are really strong too. I've only had one. It wasn't for me. I don't hate it, but it was.
I remember when they were trying to sell them at Havana Dream, and they would give a knife if you like bought a box, like a Gurkha knife.
Okay. Oh, you bought a box?
No, if you bought a box.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's a good promotion. There you go.
But yeah, what do you think of the table coder as the next weight?
Yes, that is incredible. And for those who are looking at this, there are 4 types of cuts on here. I know this camera's not the greatest, but I'll go ahead and put this up here. So the first one is the V cut down here. And you just, what we're kind of doing now, we're smoking on the V cut there. Next one is, it's a bigger open cut.
That would, I think,
that
maybe
one,
like either a 6 or a 50 or a 60.
Yeah, one of those thicker.
The smaller ones maybe like the 50. The other one's a little slightly larger.
Yeah, and this one, yeah.
That's the Cuban.
That's the Cuban cut.
I don't know how that one works properly, but the first one I tried, it still peeled.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, because we were trying to figure that out yesterday. Does it just go right here and then you cut it, or does it go here? Well, that still wouldn't make any sense though if it went there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to go on the side, kind of right here, and then you pull it down, you cut it, and do that. So it's and my production crew's helping me a little bit. Look up those one more time right here. Y'all can look down. Miguel's got that. Y'all can. So we're gonna start with the first.
That one's right there, the V cut.
Mm-hmm.
This one's the bigger of the just regular cigar cutter. Will give you the straight edge one, a smaller portion that will give a slightly smaller circular cut, and then the Cuban. And each one of these, so you won't hurt yourself, each one of these covers, you can only have one cut open at a time.
Very good. Yep.
And you would just do this lever.
Pull
and
down
another neat thing it has to dispose of, you can empty it out and unscrew to empty out your clippings.
Yeah, the clippings are the the clippings. Very nice, man. Yep. Yeah. I didn't even know that. Yeah, a lot of these you'll find in the cigar shops. Yeah, quality too. But I didn't know. It's usually just you have the handle and like all these are open and it does one thing. So instead it doesn't separate them out. I like the way this one is separated out like that. So that's really cool. Much love to the legend for bestowing the gift of that there. Pretty good. So, yeah, man. Yeah. Production crew is just chilling. They're just looking at me like, look here. Hey,
What's your favorite cigar?
Anything with Ashton. Anything with Ashton in it.
Oh, wait. Are those just the Ash? Like, what else were they called?
So Ashton, the family's Ashton. So yeah, Ashton Cabinet. You have the Virgin Sun Grown. Anything on the Ashton line is really good, but the Cabinet is my favorite. I'm more of a lighter cigar smoker, kind of light to medium dark. And those cigars are so smooth. Y'all, they're like 15. Well, in this inflation, it's probably $17 a stick. Yeah, they're pricey though, but they're good. They're good, man. They're really smooth smoke and really nice just to kick back and relax on one of those. But yeah, that's one of my favorite lines. Anything the Davidoff lines are pretty good too. When my daughter was born, interestingly enough, I smoked a Davidoff Yamasa. And there's a picture of me on Facebook with balloons. I got a drink. I'm smiling. Hey, I'm having a girl. And then there's the Davidoff Yamasa in my hand, like, yeah! You know, so I had it on there. I was excited, man, when the gender reveal and all that came out. So, yeah, proud papa. Proud papa. Good times, man. Good times with that. So, yep. No questions coming in so far. At least I can't, like I said, I can't tell or see on that thing. But my production crew is saying nothing right now. No problem there. No problem there.
But it's nice, like, even, like, still nice, great draw.
Yeah. The cigar's lit really well. You don't have to relight it 8 or 9 times. Just kind of let it rest. You can just pick it up and, let it go again. So, yeah.
From production crew, can you tell a difference on the draw when you use that cutter versus the traditional cutter?
That's a good question.
Or is it different? Is that
It would depend. We would have to test get a regular V cutter.
Maybe that is a future thing to do.
That's what I should have done.
Because we have the regular cigar cutters.
Yeah.
You like to cut just a tiny bit off. I don't know how much.
Usually I like to do a punch, but the V cut's nice.
McGill does the whole punch, yeah. That's what I should have cut one.
You should like just to show.
Right.
That's something like just pick 4 cigars. We'll just do that.
Oh hell, we got 4 more left over there. So that's perfect. The last bit of the pizza party cutter. I got another addendum, something else to add to that story too. So, Cigars International, 100 cigars. Now I've probably seen the video on my channel, or maybe you haven't, but. They have all these bundles, and they had another Po' Boy. The first one was a Po' Boy 1, and it had some of those same cigars in there. And then they had a Po' Boy 2. And I'm like, it has some of the same cigars. I can't escape these cigars because they're in that same bundle pack. And they have some different ones, too. They weren't all the same, but I'm just like, I can't escape these same cigars. So when I started the channel, I'm like, you know what? I may as well just review all 5 of these. I mean, I've got an abundance, so if I mess up, there's another one right there. So that's kind of where that comes from. So technically, I had more than 100. It was more like 120, I guess, total with everything. So like it's taken me. Now I took my adjuster's license. That's when I bought it. I was still studying for my adjuster's exam. Yeah. Was it 3 years ago? It's been 3 years. Oh my god! I thought it was 2. 3, the production, they're saying 3 years ago. Still a long time, but it's funny, my sister-in-law came up and her boyfriend came up, and the next day, the boyfriend likes smoking cigars too, I was going to give him a set, but the next day those cigars were mailed to me, and I'm like, no! I was going to set him up with some before he went back to New York. No! So.
Oh, here's a question. When you were studying, did you ever take a drink? Because I remember studying in college when living off campus for summer classes. Pouring over books with a little glass of whiskey.
Oh, yes. Oh, we had some drinks. But I tell you that stuff, man. So I do insurance adjusting. I'm an auto adjuster. So, and one thing you have to do to be a licensed adjuster in certain states is you have to take a very comprehensive 100 test exam, and it's an all lines adjuster's license depending on where you live. So it was like being back in college, man. Like McGill said, we took a couple of drinks. That stuff was most of it, like 70% of it, I did already, so it wasn't that bad. You'd have to be at like a 70 to pass, got a 72, but to do that. So, but some of it was more.
D's get degrees.
C's, yeah, that's why C's get degrees. Hey, shoot, I'm a testament of that.
Oh, yeah.
What's a testament of that? But yeah, I studied it, passed it, but it was pretty in depth. So yeah, we had a couple.
We were remember when I forget her name, but she was the Blunts head. Me, you were smoking cigars in front of when I can't remember.
Was she the RD?
RD or like the resident? She got in trouble. She wasn't there, but she thought
we were smoking. Yeah.
Other stuff. She was smoking flour.
I can see her face too.
Sandra.
Yeah. Shout out Sandra. I don't know if you're watching this, but yeah, whatever. No. Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember that. It just got tighter and tighter at Huntington. Man. It was crazy.
Yeah, once like last year they like quit doing smoking in front of the dorms. You had to go to the sidewalk close to the parking.
Yeah, you had to go to like the streets or whatever. I'm like, because I would see some people or some friends of mine walking. I'll come back and visit, and they'd be like, "What are y'all doing way over there?" Because you used to be able to do it like right there in the middle, right in front. Apparently, they're just like isolating y'all. Y'all gonna be in the streets over here in these next. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, my gosh, but I don't know. Somebody complained so much, you got it upstairs, and that's how it goes, I guess. So, anyway. Oh, it looks like there's a comment down there from somebody.
But I got this.
Okay.
From Cigar Oasis.
Cigar Oasis. Was that
Oh, it's just an online thing. They do like humidification and like stuff and the cigars. That's the reason.
Cool, man. That was awesome. Got halfway through it. I'm not quite halfway through it. I want to say right in the middle of the cigar, it kind of brings out the flavors a little bit more once you get to it. As always with the Don Smith Series D, always has a nice.
Yeah, it's nice, smooth. Like I wish I had like the perfect like a wine tester's palate. You know the videos that from Bon Appetit, that guy, the wine. Somali. He does the black. He's a black guy. He does the song. He does like some like the pairings with.
Oh, okay.
All that. He does also taste whiskeys and stuff.
Cool.
They will taste like the cinnamon, cherries, and whatnot. Well,
that's cool. Yeah.
Cigars sort of have that. This is just a nice mild.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you get any flavor profile.
Yeah, it's like a light kind of coffee flavor to it, and it gets a little smoother towards the middle. Towards the end, it gets a little bit hot, but with most cigars. So at that point, just put it out. Which I'll probably do.
It's done.
It is done. Lord, it is done. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah. Man, but yeah. Hanging out, drinking, looking this. Going to breakout room tomorrow, man, with the crew. Clue. Yep, it is a Clue.
I'm the butler. I'm Tim Curry's character.
Clue with the crew. Look at what my production people. The girl's on it. She is on it. Clue with the crew.
I will break out there like Dee did. They're like remember It's Always Sunny. That apartment. And she has to go out of Dennis's window. Couldn't escape his room.
Oh, they had the breakout room. That was so funny. Oh my gosh, it's a funny show. Won't be that crazy though. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, I saw something.
Well, you have to sign a waiver, so there's bound to be crazies if you have to sign a waiver.
You do. So some of the breakout rooms have like kidnapping, and they tie you up, or like I don't know if somebody. I've never done the ones with that. No, no. My production person's looking at me like, ain't nobody getting tied up. Hold on, no, it's all good. And she's like tied up? No. But this one, I did one with my employer back in October. We did the museum heist. And somebody was stealing like some rare artifacts or something like that. And you had 60 minutes and you had to figure it out and stuff like that. And it was me, my coworker, and I think one of their managers. They did. It's just some morale boosting thing they did. We didn't even, we got half of the clues done. And apparently we were so bad. There was another room, y'all, that we didn't even know about until he told us later. It was like, y'all didn't even make it to the second room, and then the next room. I'm like, man, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun, though. So, we'll have a pretty good crew together, and hopefully we use our critical thinking skills and figure out who done it. So,
or just brute force it.
Brute force it, just start breaking stuff.
No, just go through the wall like they did in Tacoma SD. That's a good show too.
Oh
that
my
that
God.
was done by a Broken Lizard crew that did Super Troopers.
Oh, nice, okay. Nice. Super Troopers was funny.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun show.
Would you chug maple syrup? Would you do that? Would you do the maple syrup chug?
Yeah, that's too much for me.
You get diabetes real quick.
Yeah, the beaters. But yeah, man. Leave your comments down below, and we will respond to them in any form or fashion. Or if you're just bored, you're streaming through Facebook, you see two dudes smoking a cigar, and you just want to look down.
Never send a courier pigeon.
Yeah.
It'll find its way here.
They'll
courier
find its
pigeon.
way here. They'll send us a message, a production crew, they'll read it out.
Arrow.
There you go.
Arrow with a little note attached.
There you go. Just somebody read it. Anyway, no, I'm having a good time, man. Having a good time. Good people. Yeah.
No mosquitoes.
Courtesy. No mosquitoes. Yes. So that is also a plus. I know last year we had, Lord, there were so many of them around the table and everything. So fix that problem. Once again, the legend thinks ahead, and we got some not citronella candles, but they were kind of like the, I don't even know what the brand is, but basically it
That's thermal.
thermal something. Oh, no, those are just kitchen matches. Very long kitchen matches. I've never seen them that long. But
No, those are made mainly for fireplaces.
Fireplaces. Okay.
What it says it on the thing, it's like thermal fuel or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Thermocell.
Oh, thermocell. But apparently they have little wipes you can stick on top that last for like 4 hours. They go from blue to white. There's so many cool things just to protect yourself against insects.
Yeah. Especially this is the time for it now. Especially it's getting hotter around here. Shoot.
Would you recommend taking them camping, or
Yeah.
what do you do for bug things against camping?
Well, old school, man. I got the bug spray and just spray everything around. So, oddly enough, I like the smell of bug spray. I don't know why. It's a unique flavor. I know y'all looking at me like that. Look, it's a unique flavor.
I can adapt it.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't like like a deodorant or nothing. I wouldn't, spray it in my arms. But I mean, it smells alright, man. It smells alright. Oh, like, she's shaking her head. Oh, someone's commenting down there. Is that somebody's commenting down there? Look. I don't know. They're laughing at me like, Ray, stop, move on, please. Well, they don't get us canceled. No, but yeah, man, hanging out, chilling, having a good time.
And also, that was always a good time going to Havana Dream, and they had this back room where they always do football games.
You know what?
Did we do Saturday or Sunday, or did we do both?
Both. Definitely both. We watched the Auburn versus Oregon game late at night with another friend of ours and watched the incredible conclusion to that, which made me very happy.
That was the only part of the game my mom watched.
My mother-in-law watched that
The only part of the
game.
game that she watched was the last, 2 seconds.
I was always there. Yeah, there's a superstition my wife has where my mother-in-law will watch an SEC game.
No, an Alabama game.
Oh, is it just in Alabama?
Just Alabama game.
Well, that
From
was
the kitchen?
If she watches the Alabama game, they lose every time. Never fails.
If she watches... Mom,
Did she watch the
sit on
Michigan
TV,
game?
Mom?
Did she watch the Michigan game?
Oh, did she? Oh, I don't know. Wow.
Every
Wow.
game.
Now,
Alabama's
Jim Harbaugh
lost
deserves
in
that
the
championship.
Past, I don't know, 5 years since the Alabama Oregon game, or since the whatever.
Yeah.
The Alabama Auburn game. Every game she's watched, Alabama has lost.
Ma, I need you in
It's
front of that
only been a
TV set
handful.
this season. I need you. We need you. You can't do 6-6, y'all. Come on. And then lose the bowl game. Come on now, please. Love you, Hugh Freeze, by the way. But yeah, man. Yep. So. All right.
So, speaking of football, are y'all going to a game this year?
Yes. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I want to take the legend to one of the SEC games. Have you been to an SEC game?
I've been to an Alabama game.
Oh, you have? Oh, okay.
But that was, 12 years ago.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. Cool, man.
13.
Okay. Cool, man.
It was when one of my family members was up and going to Alabama.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Your brother.
Your
brother was there. Yeah.
And he was like cheap tickets because at the time, like if you were a student, you can get them for like $45 if you were like a student, because I don't know. I've never been to a school. I never went to a college football game.
You didn't go to one?
No.
Why? Actually, you know what? Why not?
I was asleep. It was like sleep time.
That's fair. At noon.
Always at like noon.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They're always
But
always
they
day
play
games.
ultimate frisbee on the field.
Yeah.
And I can understand why people are so annoyed with AstroTurf. Getting stuck in the shoes.
It's slippery, yeah. Oh man, try marching on that stuff, dude. It was.
But now you have special shoes though, or did that make it worse?
No, man, it made it worse. I will say.
Because when it's hot outside, the AstroTurf gets hot and it seeps through your shoes when you hold still.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It feels nice if you're walking barefoot on it.
When it's not hot.
When it's not, yeah, that's true.
That's the only thing I can say about our school. Like, we could play ultimate frisbee on our football field.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you can go to Bryant, could be an Alabama student and go, hey, we're gonna play ultimate frisbee on the stadium.
No, man. Yeah, they were cool like that, man. You got your exercise. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was right across the street. It's an easy walk.
Yeah, it's a small campus, but yeah, man. I don't know why they put parking now right along the side of the football field. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just.
They needed additional parking.
They did, but well, I just want to know about no football hitting anybody. Car or something. I don't know.
Oh, another thing. Remember when across the baseball field hitting golf balls?
Oh my gosh, yeah, we had a friend of ours who's not here tonight, but he would go from his apartment.
He's watching.
Oh, is he watching?
Yeah.
We love you. Oh, he's watching. What did he say? I didn't see him.
He's not saying it.
No.
Oh, I thought
He's
he
watching.
said. Okay.
Wish you were here, buddy.
Wish you were here. We love you too. No, so he would I'm gonna tell this story too. Hit golf balls from his balcony. I think he was on the second floor, and his apartment was right across from the field. And he was like, "Hey guys, watch this!" And he hit like the first one or two, and then he hit this third one. And I tell y'all,
I would try, and then I'll hit the wall. Remember when we played darts? I bricked his wall playing darts.
Oh my gosh, McGill, yeah, there were so many holes in that thing.
Everyone should try darts playing or whatever sport or whatever with just one eye closed.
Oh my gosh, there were so many holes in that wall. Sensei, we love you. We're sorry. I hope he got his deposit back, but. Oh my goodness. That's a negative for all the stuff we did over there. Good Lord. But yeah, he hit the third ball and it ricocheted. Mm-hmm. It almost hit me in the face because it was like, and it fell down. And I was like, oh, good Lord. He's like, you want to see me do it again? And everybody said, no. But yeah, man. Again, post your questions down below. We're just cutting up, having a good time, man. So, anything y'all want to comment, chat, production crew, how we doing back
subscribe,
there?
Follow.
Yeah. We need your help.
Or create your own channel.
Hey, why not? Create your own. Yeah,
it's easy.
It is. It's easier than you think, yeah. Yeah, just make sure you ain't got like a 12-year-old outdated computer, though.
And to keep your passwords and everything updated. Stay security safe.
Yes, please. Please. I don't need y'all getting hacked, please.
You literally use the same password for everything.
Yeah. Y'all didn't hear that.
They don't know what it is, but it was like.
Yeah, man. Yep. Any comments? Anything come in? Y'all good?
Suggestion for a good light, budget-friendly cigar for golf on Monday.
Ah, okay. Okay, we have a question here from one of our watchers. McGill, yep. You,
I don't know. I haven't been in a cigar shop.
well,
I was
okay.
gonna do like research.
Well, no, so
I don't know prices now.
yeah. So this one, the Don Smith Series D, this is roughly $1.25, $1.50 a stick. If you get it in a bunch, it just depends on your price point, your price range. If you're just simply looking for something that's kind of whole, or golfing or whatnot, this is okay. This is a decent stick. Like I said, it's got those nice kind of light to medium flavors. It's not gonna be something that's overwhelming that'll kind of throw you off or distract you. But this is a good one. And as much as I kind of rag on the party pack, it's a good stick. But it's a really good one to get one quickly. So this would be a good start. The Don Smith Series D, the Victor Sinclair, the Simpaticos. They come in a bundle, and I can show y'all, or I can comment when I upload this where to get those. And yeah. I mean, that's a really quick one.
What's your favorite? I would say this. What would be your perfect pairing of cigar and drink? What drink?
What drink? I'm looking at it right there. That is the Glenlivet.
Glenlivet?
Glenlivet. Thank you. Thank you for that. The Glenlivet and the Rocky Patel. It's actually in the party pack too. It was the Cargo series, the Rocky Patel Lights Cargo series. I did it in episode 5. That one was pretty
Joel
good.
and Andrew said happy birthday.
Oh, thank y'all. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why I said happy birthday back, but thank you. Thank y'all.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to me.
Justin said love you guys.
Yeah, love you too, buddy. Love you too. Really wish you were here.
That's $8 to $10 range for a cigar.
Suggested $8 to $10 range. So, I will answer that one too.
Google.
You can Google. The legend's going to Google one. I'm going to give a preference to Oliva V series. Now it's $8 a stick for those. If you get them in the minis, they're a little bit shorter than this. It probably go about up to here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but about up to here. But it's a filler. It's a fuller cigar, and it has a very nice medium.
Ooh, one of yours is.
Which
it's
one?
Number 2 is the Olivia. Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Series 5, whatever.
The Series 5, yeah. I think they say V. I don't think it's 5.
Oh, CIO is a good brand too.
CIO is good. That's it. The Oliva Series V, the Bellicoso. That one is really good.
But these are also like under 10, but
under 10. But they work. Those work really well. Was another good one? Perdomo. Perdomos are they're a little bit higher though. They're about 10 to 13.
I can't remember. I don't know if HP Upmans are in that price range.
Upmans are good. Yeah, those are good. If you're kind of looking for that, because you don't want anything that's too
Happy.
too heavy as you're like if you're doing multitasking, like you're going on the
And
range.
if you're just an average one, if you don't know, like.
But
rather
everyone
than just spending 30.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Everyone's palate's a little bit different too. So like what I may like, McGill may not like, or so on and so forth. So it's like tasting, certain drinks or certain beers or something like that. Everyone's palate's a little bit different. I like it, mild to medium, more of a kinetic kind of, or a cigar kind of like this. Some people may like something a little bit darker with some of the Sierras and some of the Gurkhas to have that heavier, but heavier smoke to it. So it just depends what you want. But a good $8 cigar. I always love the Oliva family. It's always a good go-to. Like I said, my very first cigar was an Oliva cigar, so that's a good go-to. The V series, actually, the series are pretty good.
I have a question.
Yeah.
For both of you, if you could pick any cigar for celebration that has no budget restriction, as in if you wanted to do like a $300 cigar or like a $5 cigar, you could pick any of them. What one would you pick? And how much price range? Like, would it still be within your favorite?
Good question. Production crew comes. These ladies are brilliant. I love the production crew. I would start. So actually, funny thing. Oh, go ahead.
Is it better to have an expensive cigar? Piggybacking on that, is it better to have an expensive cigar versus?
Well, it just depends. Depends where you get like Cubans. You can't get in the U.S. But if you wanted to, you can get. If you're in London, England, anywhere else outside the U.S., you can probably get them. But For here, you'd have to. They're like pricey. It'd be like $600 to ship like multiple boxes or something.
Yeah,
And so just really like I would always love Cuban, but the good or the next best non-Cuban cigar would be the Opus X. And I don't know the price range of that.
I've heard of the Opus X. I've not smoked it though. That is a good one as well. Funny story too. Speaking of a celebratory cigar, right after I passed that adjuster's license, boy, I was like, when I tell you, it was like a huge ton lifted off my shoulders. It's funny. My wife watched as I celebrated. That I looked ridiculous. Let me just say.
That
when
dance, though.
That dance song, that should be what's on there. No, but I tell you, when you get that little, you have passed this exam. Congratulations. I'm like,
Yeah, you throw a computer in the air.
but to make a long story short, I smoked a Davidoff anniversario.
I don't think I've ever had a Davidoff.
Oh, we gotta get you one. Oh, if I had more. And the production crew is doing it. We ain't gonna show that because they'll throw us off here. But they're doing
That was very
a reenactment of what I did. Ric Flair, woo! A lot of Ric Flair wooing. So yeah. And I just man, yeah. But that's what I'm. Price point Davidoff Anniversario, $20 to $25 a stick, roughly. But they're worth it. They are very much worth it. Very smooth, good series. So, yeah, that's what I would do. Like I said, Ashton's are my favorite. But I'd say $15 to $25 range if you really just want to have a good, celebratory anniversary, milestone smoke. That's my go-to. So that's. Everyone, like I said, everyone's a little different with that, so that's my thing.
Justin said, Ray, how did you win the poker tournament last night? Giraffe?
No!
I don't know what that means.
He got a
so
bunch of
you're gonna have
trips.
to explain that.
Okay.
He kept getting trips.
Yes!
Couldn't tell who won.
Yes! So,
Yeah.
to the production crew, so the co-host who is not here at this time, and I split the pot. We split
I got
it.
my money back.
Yeah, got the money back. What did we do? McGill, you got your money back.
Yeah, I got payment.
Oh, you got your money back.
And you
you
split the pot.
That's right. Okay, so the legend McGill, he got his money back, and then me and Phil split the pot. And so yes, I won, but I didn't win. And then he's passed out, and then he's like, we need to finish this tournament and kind of see who would technically win. But I'm like, but dude, it's over. The money's been exchanged. But it's a matter of principle.
You could put up all the chips.
Yeah, it's a matter of principle, he said. And I'm just like, dude, it's over. Like what else?
Principles are for schools.
Justin said how many players?
Four. So it was myself, McGill, Phil, who's not with us, and then we had another buddy of ours. I don't know if he wants to be mentioned, but yeah.
We go by Jay.
We'll go by Jay. Yeah, a new gentleman. He was kind of newer to the game. We'll call him Jay. So we had a good time. Yeah, we had a really good time, man.
Cards got cold.
Yeah, I was hitting trips like crazy, and the thing was, I was just so happy to win a hand, y'all. Because last year, if Daily is still watching,
you crap out first round.
First round too.
Yeah.
First. It was bad, and I didn't win a single hand. And the one hand I could have won, ironically enough, was trips that I folded. That was the ironic thing too. That was the one hand I got. And there were like 7 people sitting around here. Boy, that was a night. That was a night, Lord. But we had a good time. Yeah, a good time. Though. And we just so I won, but we ended up chopping the pot. But it was that was a good time. We see a couple more live viewers coming in. All right, thank y'all for that. Thank y'all for staying tuned. Ask
We're
a
not
question.
fancy as the guy behind us.
We are not. And does anybody in the live chat, anybody know who that gentleman is?
No, I don't. You probably told me before. I don't remember.
Victor Sullivan.
Oh, did y'all hear that? Yep, Victor Sullivan from Uncharted. This one particularly is Uncharted 4. This is when he is at the auction. You played the Uncharted games?
I have, but I haven't played 4.
Play 4.
4 is good.
4 is incredible. Oh my god. I think this is the best one they have.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how it ties. It's just, it ties like the normal well, I won't say too much about it, but it shows Drake in many different lights in the game.
Yeah, like I remember like
Yeah.
watching, like, you know, just to see how it was, like, you know, him becoming like father, you think, and
Mhm.
I think I remember like maybe he goes. There are a couple levels where he goes back to where he was at the orphanage or something.
Mhm.
Or
So that
maybe
was-
I'm thinking of third.
That's 3.
Three.
That's 3. 4, it does start off with the backstory of him and his brother at the orphanage. Like I said, I don't want to spoil or give anything else. If y'all gonna play it,
They
please
all
play it.
like the same. I just loved. I remember the first one. When,
Right, yeah, it was-
the whatever the little mutated Nazis or whatever. Remember
That was
that was
the first one. Yes.
Yeah, that was just awesome.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun, and it was scary too,
Yeah.
man. Because you're going down those dark corridors in the hall.
Going to the like old bunker, Nazi bunker.
Oh my gosh, it was. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Every Uncharted game got better over time. Not to say the first one was like really bad. It was good for what it was, but every one of them I think got a little bit better each time. I think the fourth one is my favorite, the way they tie everything together. But I'll let y'all watch that and play that, of course. So yeah, man, check it out if you're a gamer. And,
What other games do you recommend from both of you?
you know what?
And what systems do you prefer / recommend, and why?
Good. I'll let Legend answer that. You want to start with that one?
Well, I grew up being all PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, PlayStation 5 is what I've been playing most recently.
Hold on, pause. Ray, what are you drinking again?
What am I drinking? This is the Spring Street Saison. This is a local, or they're going to get me. They're a local beer here in Avondale Brewery in Birmingham. Just picked it up locally. You can get it at usually your Winn-Dixie. They usually just carry most of the local brands. I know they have them from all over the state, but this is a particular one. Really a good ale here, good poppy ale. So that's what we're sipping on. And that's
You
what we're
grew
doing.
up PlayStation?
But go ahead.
Yeah, PlayStation, and I got my first Xbox after college for, you know, working, be able to afford those two systems. So it's just really like, Halo's okay. I would definitely like Resident Evil games. Like, so whereas the single player shooters, like Call of Duty Zombies was always fun, and that's for both systems.
Mhm.
It just
PlayStation kid myself.
Mhm.
I remember being 6 years old, and I'm gonna once again tell my age here. But back when Walmart had layaway, we used to. My dad put stuff on layaway, and you know paid it off a little bit over at a time before we got it on Christmas. So, very first video game I ever played, Crash Bandicoot 2, PlayStation Underground. So you know.
Also now your son's
Yeah.
favorite game.
Ironically enough, yep, passes down to the generation. So my son loves the Crash Bandicoot games too. You know, it just passes down, so it's nice.
The
Mine-
old ones and the new ones.
Old one, new
Yeah.
ones, the
Hard
Crash
ones and
hard one.
hard-
No, Crash 1. I don't know for any of my other gamers. Slippery Slope. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know that level, it is rough. I'm just going. That's putting it nicely, especially if you don't concentrate on it. But yeah, but all the Crash Bandicoot games. PlayStation guy, kind of didn't stop. Went through all the systems from 1 through 5.
Game Boys.
Game Boy, yeah, I had a Game Boy Color. Pokemon craze, the red, yellow, blue.
Mhm.
Gold, silver, I'm like, and you know what? I'm just petty because I'm like, I caught all 150 of these Pokemon, and then I find 100 more, and I'm like, I thought I caught them all, and then I caught 250 of them, and then I caught them all, and then they're like, look, new species have been found here, and I'm like, look, I'm done, y'all, I'm done.
But you
I thought I
can't
caught
catch
them
them
all. I didn't catch them all. I caught them all in the moment, in the gold. No, I had the silver version, and the silver version of Game Boy Advance, but they just kept coming. And coming. I don't even know how many there are anymore. I don't know.
It's fun when new ones come out.
Yeah, every year I think a new one comes out.
You
Every
gotta
year, see, I
catch
can't
them
keep
all.
up with this.
Yeah, like all of them for the Switch. I don't even have like the Switch ones. But my first system I think was the Sega Genesis.
Okay.
I
Okay.
like that.
Okay. Nice, man.
Remember playing Sonic Pinball,
Mhm.
The Lion King.
Nice.
You could have Risk.
Oh, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
we played that.
Y'all play Risk? Nice.
Yeah, we
Nice.
had the Risk board game and
Yeah.
on the
Mhm.
Sega.
Nice.
But the funnest game that I've played so far, I would say, is between RoboCop, Rogue City. Because,
Throwback, yeah.
as always, you're RoboCop.
Nice.
Who wouldn't want to be RoboCop?
That is cool. Production crew, she's raising her hand. Said she didn't want to be RoboCop. She said, But yeah, man. Yeah, those are some of the old school games, some old school consoles.
Especially, remember, I don't know if you did arcades, the Teenage Mutant, or X-Men was fun. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, arcade game was fun.
That was fun.
Terminator.
Yeah.
Somebody over there is notorious for their Dance Revolution.
I remember playing that.
Right.
I love Dance Dance Revolution, man. I would cut a rug freshman year. When back we had the big old television sets. A buddy of mine had the game, and I would just cut it up, dance it out. Although I was missing, and I don't know, it's recorded somewhere in the ether webs, but me dancing very, very poorly on one round, and they're like, oh, they caught it on tape, and they're like, no, and they just uploaded it on their Facebook page. So if y'all come across that, I'm sorry. So yeah.
Here's a question: do you think Kansas City can do a 3-peat?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah, they've got to work on their offense a little bit. Defense, we got a strong defense. But I think they can make it. I think they can do a 3-peat. It's gonna be close. I don't know who the other contender will be, but it's gonna be close. But I think we'll pull it off. That's my thoughts on it. I know McGill, you're a huge Saints fan.
Yes.
Who
dat, baby?
Who dat, baby? We still love him. It's okay.
He gets knocked down some points for that one, though.
No.
Between that and LSU.
It's all right. It's all good.
We all have our faults.
SEC.
It isn't the SEC family. The SEC is the toughest league to play in, no matter who you're against. It don't even matter.
That's true.
Like we'll be an SEC family. We may disagree on the nuances, but you're the SEC, man. Oh yeah, my Alabama fan, my people watching, we still love y'all. To a certain extent. Well, nobody likes Georgia. Look.
No one in their right mind.
There we go.
That's what you mean to say.
There we go. But yeah, man. Yeah. Any other questions come in? Y'all leave them below. We're just hanging out in here, having a good time.
But I would definitely like to look forward to a Detroit Lions Super Bowl win.
Yeah.
Just to see more teams like win. I think there's only 4 or 5 teams that haven't won one yet.
I think they're more than that. I think there's some that ain't even made it to a Super Bowl.
Falcons, Tennessee Titans,
I don't know the list.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, that was Cam Newton's team, wasn't it? The Jaguars.
No, he was
that's
Carolina Panthers.
Panthers. Okay.
Tua went to
Tua went to Dolphins.
He went to the Dolphins.
Dolphins have won one.
Yeah.
Remember, they're still for the undefeated season.
Who was
Oh, that was Sunshine. Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
I know this from watching sports with my brother and my dad. I soak up their knowledge.
Cool, man. Cool.
Hey, soak up whatever knowledge you can.
That's fine, man. Hey, no worries there. It's gonna be a good season.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Rod said, "Sup, boss."
Sup, man?
And then I think he's commenting on the fact that you said SEC is the hardest division, and he said only because Alabama is in the SEC. I don't necessarily think that's true as an Alabama fan.
I see you,
But
Jeff.
you have to say,
if you've watched, you have seen since Alabama became they were just running everybody over in the field for a while. Since that happened, the other teams have stepped up and all the teams have gotten better.
Yeah, especially
Across
with Nil, and they can just hey, we'll pay you more if you come here.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the things. I don't know if why Saban retired was because of that, sort of.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't think he.
I just thought he was
really-
old and was ready to stop. I don't blame him.
Yeah,
He had the money. He got retired. He could build his own island. I bet.
I mean, really, if I had the money he did after working for 1 year, I'd be retired for the rest of my life.
Oh my goodness,
Be
man!
good to go.
The guy with the finger, man, he's just legendary. Legendary there, but.
Ooh, do you think it'd be funny if Honey never plays? I don't think they'll get big enough, but to do the games that some of the SEC teams, like Alabama, when they'll play a blower, to like how South Alabama played, gets paid to play.
Yeah, they played. Yeah, they played Huntington.
Like
Yeah.
Stanford got paid to play Auburn.
Oh
for their
yeah.
homecoming game.
No, I don't know if Huntington will be that big or that good. I don't know.
Well, maybe not Auburn, but like a smaller.
They played South Alabama. I know
I don't even
that.
know, what division has Huntington in?
Three.
Because South is
D3.
the Sun Belt Conference.
I thought they were 2.
That's the conference that South Alabama is in.
Okay. Because they played South Alabama. We lost very badly, but we played them. I remember that because we went down to the stadium and everything with the band.
Jeff Rod said, "Hey, now that Saban's retired, Auburn can hire him." They won't.
No,
They have freeze. He won't go back. I mean,
No.
I think he's.
It'd be hilarious if he went back to LSU.
Oh,
Well,
God,
isn't he
yeah.
doing like consultations or something
I don't know.
I
for
thought he-
Alabama? I thought that's what he was doing.
Is he?
Like he's
I don't
technically
know.
retired, but that's what he does. I thought.
We
I
got,
figured
I
that
like
whatever
Freeze.
the head coach from Washington coming in and just would if they would talk and be like, hey,
Yeah.
ask like how to do
I
this.
need
like,
y'all to go tips and tricks.
Yeah, really. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, we got Freeze. I like him. I think he's realistic. I don't think he's.
Troy and South Alabama are D1 Sun Belt Conference from Justin.
Oh, okay.
yeah, Sun Belt.
How did we play him? Because
How'd you play South Alabama?
yeah, Huntington played
I
South
don't-
Alabama like years ago, unless
It must have been before.
probably
They moved up. I don't know.
maybe that might have been because we played him.
Yeah, when did Huntington get a team? I think it was a couple years before I
Couple
came.
years
It was like
before.
07 maybe when they started football.
Good question.
Because I know
didn't know they didn't have
South Alabama started their team in '99, and this was cool. My dad was like about how before that they were able to sponsor to get football, and they sponsored he because he was alumni, he sponsored a player,
Oh,
and I
cool.
found out that was very cool.
That's nice. That's cool, man. Yeah. How's our? Yeah. So what our production crew is referring to, that our third co-host is very tired at this point, so we're gonna leave him be at the moment.
Some people had to work today.
That's true. That's true, man.
I'm not one of those people.
I'm not either.
3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So,
But, hey, we're still having a good time here. So appreciate the questions, appreciate the comments coming in. Still, now we're about halfway through the Series D here, and as noticed, it's coming out. It's got that light coffee flavor I was mentioning earlier. I'm really enjoying this as we're going through this
Jeff Rod
commentary.
does not believe in working weekends.
Oh, I don't either. Mm-mm. No.
Yeah, because I threatened you.
That's true. That's true. I've held a myriad of jobs where retail sales, my production crew will disown me if I ever work a sales or retail job again. She will up and leave, and she will never come back. And those are some times, man. Those are some times, man. If you can do it, do it. If you can be successful, do it. But if you can't, and you're in that position, no.
They're not paying you enough to cover the gas money, and they're trying to justify your pay.
Yep.
No, that ain't the job for you.
No. I'll wake up, roll out of bed, and I'll just go turn my computer on. I'm done. Look.
I don't know that you could ever work an in-person job again.
I could.
I don't know that you would want to.
I wouldn't
guess is
want
what I
to.
mean.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it would be really
I
fun.
could though, but So, you know.
It's a whole thing to be working remotely.
It is. It took
full time.
it took some getting used to. I was like, oh, I just do this. So, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, this is weird. I hadn't worn real clothes in years.
You're
man.
wearing real clothes right now.
No, I'm saying when I'm working though. I'm like, you know, I just throw on a t-shirt and some shorts. That's it. You know, turn on the computer.
You already answered the
Cover up your
what is
face cam.
favorite go-to beer of choice? Justin asked that.
Oh, we got another question from our production.
Go
crew.
to beer.
That's a good one. Miguel, you want to start?
I'm sorry to like Genesee from New York. You can get it Piggly Wiggly, 30 cans for $20. And
Okay.
it's a nice light Belgian ale.
Okay. Okay. Cool, man.
What's yours?
My go-to still Heineken. I like the regular Heineken beer. I think that's one of my favorites to go to. I don't know. Some people don't like the flavor, the combination of flavors in Heineken. I do. I like a good ale like that. So yeah.
Phil wants to know, what hand did you end up winning your first game in the lounge with? Also, do you think that the win is legitimate since I wasn't there?
Oh snap! Oh snap! So the hand I think I ended up winning with, what was it? I think it was three. I want to say it's 3 5s, but it was triple. I was hitting like
All the
3 of a kind, like almost every other hand. It was weird. I mean, I was like, okay, but I was like 3 5s, and I don't even remember what Phil had. He had something else, but yeah, that was the hand I believe I won with. I should have taken a picture of it, but and the win was legit. Yeah, you gotta come next year, man. We gotta do it. We gotta do it, man. We'll chop it up. We'll bring the legend. We'll bring the crew.
Per Jeff Rod, federal code dictates that any win not witnessed by Bill is not a win.
You can't win if you're not here.
Yeah, right. There you go. There you go.
Next time
Well,
you'll
I think
have
whatever
to,
we gotta try to do.
video call him or something.
Yeah.
That way you can see.
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it, man.
Go live.
Go live.
Yeah.
Hey,
Overnight.
we'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it on Facebook exclusive or something like that. Yeah. So again, if y'all are just now tuning in, we are
Someone's
smoking.
gonna say Pabst Blue Ribbon over everything.
Who said that?
Daily.
Jeffrey Rod.
No. Well, you know what? Like
I
I
remember
said,
getting
That's
that.
standard.
everybody has a different palate. You know, I will just
It's
say.
okay to be wrong.
Yeah, well. Woo! Jeff Fraud, they dogging you, Jeff Fraud. I'm sorry, man. How
Yeah,
much?
it's
I'm
more
down
than-
to come. I'll bring Justin Daly with me.
Please do, man. Come on. We'll do this again sometime. I
You
do it
should
yearly.
like monthly.
I
Like,
want-
so now so just
Yeah,
it's post COVID.
yeah. I want to do it more. Yeah, a lot of this happened like slowly after COVID. You know, everyone's trying to get back to normal and everything. Now I can try to do this monthly. I know, just with everyone's schedule. I know trying to get everyone together. That was always the hardest thing. The legend is almost always available to hang out. You know, and I'm here. You know, it's a lounge, so I'm here until I can't pay my mortgage anymore. So you know, I'm here. So you know.
You're gonna be getting a second job.
There you go.
Then you can have squatters' rights in your own.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Bill says Jeff Rod because he doesn't have to take. Wait, referring to the past blue ribbon. Justin, I'm currently drinking PBR right now.
Okay.
Hey,
That's
Justin,
fine.
what was the place that we used to get $10 pitchers of PBR? It was right down the street, the strip. You know how they had the movie theater.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Blind. They had a country.
Something 42.
No, not that was the club. That was.
Oh, the
What
It's
was
where
that?
they had the sliding. I forget what you take the pucks in the sand. They had that in a couple pool tables.
Buds or 1048.
But was it Buds?
I think probably Bud.
Buds. That might be what it. Yeah, right there next to campus. Okay. Yeah.
I never went to Bud. I didn't go to either of them, honestly. but
I went
knew
to
where
1048 a couple
1048
of times.
I think 1048 was like
That was a jazz lounge. I was like right
yeah.
behind.
Someone wanted to sell me crack cocaine. Like you want like someone like a guy out like I was in there like you want to buy some cocaine? I'm like, no.
Justin said they closed.
Oh, which one closed?
Buds, I'm assuming.
Oh, did they? Oh, well, I haven't been down there in so long. That's probably right. Yeah, for those of y'all tuning in, we are doing first Ray Cigar Lounge live stream. We got the legend with us, got the production crew with us. We're out here having a good time. We're smoking a Don Smith Series D. Y'all come on down, enjoy. Probably do this for a little bit longer. Got a good couple people watching. That's kind of surprising. Thank y'all. Gracias. Thank y'all. If you watched, I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel as well, so we all like, rate, subscribe. Check that out.
Make sure those notifications are on.
Put the notification bell on. You'll see whenever I upload or make new content.
Any comments for later?
Yeah, leave comments. Yeah, leave comments down there for later, too. I'll try to respond to as many as I can. So, and the legend will as well.
Tomatino's Pizza closed as well.
Really?
Oh.
What is that? What does that block look like? So you got Buds and Tomatino's.
The movie theater.
The movie is
I know
is
they
that
had a
still
couple
there?
like shops, like sort of like
Yeah.
not like
There's-
boutique like things, and
There was a boutique shop. There was an art museum we went into.
I don't know. I can't remember. It was like
Yeah.
it was like,
There was a little art museum there. Yep.
or it could have been Temple. I don't know, but there was another place that was like on the same block where the movie theater was, or the same side of it, but it was like behind it, and they had all the glass bottles always packed, but they had just like bottles in like a bar, and maybe like I can't remember what one. I was only there once.
Okay. Interesting. But yeah, I'm wondering what that block looks like now. Like, yeah, you got those places closed down. Are there any other businesses there now? Or are they?
I mean, I assume so.
I'm sure there are.
I know Huntington took over one of those buildings. I never went to one of those buildings. So that was like a community center or something.
Yeah, that's where. That's what the gaming place is now. That esports thing is now. But it was the theater room, wasn't it? At one point, I don't know.
Justin wants to know: did you guys ever eat at the burrito bar beside the movie theater? I don't remember a burrito bar.
I don't either.
Maybe he's just old.
I don't know. I know there was there's a little restaurant there.
Not close, yes.
Not Tomatino's. There was a little.
I remember Tomatino's. I don't remember.
There was another little restaurant.
There was a little restaurant, but I don't remember it being a burrito bar. I thought it was like a little Italian place. I could be wrong.
It was kind of like
it had cute little tables outside.
Yeah,
it
did.
It
was like a bar and grill kind of joint too. I don't remember what it was called, but my freshman year I went there and hung out with just some people from orientation. It was a long time ago, but yeah. My production crew is messing with one of my cutters, but I don't know why. Come on and get you one. There's one over there. But 4 of them. Go ahead and get you one. Please. Enjoy the party. Enjoy the party stuff, yeah. Yeah, lots changed, man. I haven't been back. I think homecoming's coming up in October. Me and McGill, we were just talking about it earlier. We were trying to make a trip down there if we can.
Go see our bricks.
Yeah, go see the bricks or go see something.
Maybe check out the shop.
Yeah, to see how much it's changed.
Get some new Huntington merch. Hopefully they have better sweatpants.
Those
were the best, the reds.
I had those forever, yes.
I think I have your pair.
Them because they didn't fit anymore.
Yeah, they were like a medium.
But he sure did. He wore them
I
until I was
the
like, yeah, no.
I sure did, too. My goodness. Yeah, now Huntington has an online. You can get stuff online now.
Yeah.
The Huntington, the website now.
Yeah, you
To the
just go
bookstore.
to the Huntington College website and you go to the
They'll
bookstore.
get it for you.
And they'll deliver it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could go to the bookstore.
They'll just go, get away.
Where are they open during the summer?
I don't know. I think they're open during like student orientation and tours and stuff, but I don't know
think
about
during the
like
actual, not during the summer. I know
Yeah.
that some of the dorms open if you do like summer classes or something, but that might be it, as far as I remember. But yeah, man. Yep. Another title of this was "The Boys" with the plural are back in town.
The other boys is
Well-
in their sleep on the couch.
With not with a Z, just with an
Oh, I
S.
thought you did a Z.
Oh man, I should have done Z. I can change the title. I can do Z.
Boys in the Hood?
Boys in the Hood. Well, y'all ain't from the hood though. So I think they give me a look. But yeah,
We
so
from Hickville.
Yeah. Well, let me knock this over. Yeah, man. Yeah, so it's just us, me and the legend here. This worked out really well because the way the camera angle is just like both of us here. I was trying to get as y'all saw my test video, I was trying to get all three of us in here, but this worked out, so, you know.
I mean, we could have scooped you guys together.
Yeah.
I'm sure you kind of like each other enough it would have been fine. Right?
Kind of. Yeah, this worked out.
Yeah,
We were almost roommates.
Mm-hmm. We lived in the cluster together. That was the closest that we had, but we were almost roommates, yeah. Yeah, during my last semester. Yeah, semester there, so. Yeah, good times at home. Good times. A lot of ups and downs there, but you know. Yeah.
College is stressful.
Mm-hmm.
What time did you start?
We started a little after 8:30, like 8:31, 32.
Almost 10.
Almost 10. Okay, cool. Well, that's.
I mean, no pressure.
No, that's about how long we were gonna do this till. So that kind of worked out.
I didn't know if you wanted to finish or if you were.
Yeah. No. No, man.
Whatever you want to do.
You know, if those of you just now tuning in, send me questions down. Send me comments down below. We'll respond to it. We'll keep this going. I can't even see the time on here. What time y'all got?
9:54.
Oh man.
Keep it going until 10.
Yeah, we can go until 10. You know.
Or till you finish your cigars.
Yeah. Or
Or
you know, yeah, we'll burn these out.
Yeah.
And do that probably 10:30 if we're gonna smoke them down. I mean, he's almost done with his, but. And okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll wrap it up around then, but you know, come on, join us. Have a good time there.
Starting to get a little rough.
Once
you get it down.
So at what point does it start getting hot and more smoky than enjoyable? Or maybe not.
Well,
maybe that's
like
not
right now I'm
knowledge.
starting to get the heat from the burn from, the...
Like on your mouth or on your...
Oh, like just feeling it when I'm, like inhaling.
Yeah, so you can feel the warmth.
Yeah, the
And
warmth.
that's not enjoyable. No.
It has been like, it's not, that's when you usually do it.
So I know Ray smokes it down.
He smokes
like,
it to the nub. He
nub.
smokes it. If he could, he would smoke it till it like touches his lips and
No, he's
gets a
done that
little
before.
pick.
I've seen him do
Yeah,
that before.
people do. They put the picks in there and they, smoke it
I've seen him do that.
down. I don't have any picks, man. Well, I have toothpicks. I don't know where they are. No, I mean, I didn't say I was going to do that. I'm just saying I have some over there.
Well, it's just interesting to me that you will smoke it all the way down, but you do not. So at what point, like
Like right
Based on
now,
the-
like a couple more puffs and then I'll probably put it out.
okay, so like
Yeah, like I leave at least an inch.
yeah. So in comparison to the way you were cutting your cigars with the traditional cutter to the V cut that you both are doing now, which one you prefer, the V cut?
Yeah, it's, especially with this, it cuts so like smooth that sometimes when you cut a cigar, there'll be flakes that you'll get in your mouth or around your tongue that you have to just
That doesn't
this
sound
tobacco.
pleasant.
Depending
Yeah.
on how it's
how it's
preserved. Well, how it's cut, and then how it preserves. If it unravels, the sticker unravels, you'll get those little tobacco bits.
But
in
that's
there.
why the V cut comes so in handy because it keeps the whole leaf intact, sort of, around the cut. So it doesn't unravel easily.
Yeah, man, there you go. All right, team, we got anything else coming down?
Mm-mm.
Nothing else really. Yeah,
No, at
anything.
this point.
At this point, that's cool. That's cool, man.
I see you watching us.
Mm-hmm.
Look behind you.
Who's behind? Who's that? Is it Gilligan? I don't know. Let's say there's someone behind that.
No, I was just making it.
Oh, okay. I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's really him. I was like, okay, he would be. He would be.
Are there any additional cigar-based comments that you guys would have for those who aren't avid cigar smokers? If that's a good question. I don't know that that's a detailed enough question.
No, that is a good question. Any comments? As I've mentioned in some of my previous episodes, I would say, smoke what you want to. No,
Or not.
But
Like,
what
you
if
know,
you, what if you don't know where to start?
No,
No,
what-
I would say just go,
Go find
to your,
this video that
Yes.
go to your
talks
cigar
about
Yes,
maker, your
subscribe,
local
yes.
cigar. Yeah,
Yeah.
like we'll do like next video, like hey, go to a cigar shop and
Yeah.
just ask the.
Yeah, get some good recommendations. If, like I said, everyone's palate's a little different. Most people will start out with those Connecticut-based cigars, the lighter ones with the lighter shade and the wrappers on them. Those are good to start off. Even, again, as much as I rag on the Pizza Party Cutter, these are good to start off with too because they're kind of light.
But also, these are 1 to 2 hour cigars. There make some that are like
Right.
30-minute cigar.
Mhm.
Just depends like on how much time you want to spend
That's
smoking
something
the cigar.
I didn't know. I did not know that they made cigars for you to smoke like in 30 minutes or in an
Mhm.
hour or in.
Yeah.
So what's the longest time frame?
Probably remember those giant ones.
Oh,
that,
those
like,
big
like,
old-
oh,
those
big party
big old-
ones,
yeah.
Is
and,
that
like,
what those like big old man cigars?
Yeah.
What do they call it? It was like Texas something. Texas.
I
but
only
those are
ever
like
see
maybe
old
5-6
smoking
hours.
emissions.
Yeah, those are thick. I'm like, you talking about thick cigars that smoke on, like, these, you can probably do them in a good, well, as we've done this segment, probably
It's
up like
leisurely
90
smoke.
minutes.
That's what a cigar is.
So-
It's a leisurely
Mhm.
smoke, not like a cigarette. It's just leisure.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Like wine tasting, you try it a little bit. You don't really inhale it. You don't drink the wine per se, and
You're
then.
supposed to drink it a little bit and then spit it out.
Right,
But
right.
like, seems like a waste of wine to me.
Well, yeah, right. That's true. That's true. Right. Yeah. That's true. So, appreciate all your comments, and all your questions. And like I said, after the stream ends, y'all keep posting your questions. I'll respond to them also. And yeah, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching. Now, kind of shocked we got the turnout that we did. So, yeah, man, it's been good. It's been good. Trying to finish this one. And slowly roughing this one down here.
What would you rate this cigar out of 10?
I would rate this flavor about a 7 out of 10. It's good. It's still smooth. It doesn't really, it's not too crazy. It's not too, fanatical. It's a good 7 out of 10 as far as flavor. Overall in the cigar, it's a good 8 out of 10. I would say, not the greatest, but definitely not the worst. I've had some funky cigars in my day. There's always turned me off, but I give this a good 8 out of 10.
I know you shouldn't talk bad about certain cigars because that's unkind, but what is the worst cigar you've ever smoked in your opinion?
Oh my!
Not dogging the cigar or the maker or anything, but in your personal palate, what's the worst?
I got one. It was one of my first stories too. And I don't know if they sell this anymore, and no offense to the makers or anything else, but not everything they put out is pure gold. And even some of the other reviewers, hardcore reviewers, they'll say this too. There was a cigar, and I will never forget the cigar. I was still in college. I was still kind of trying the first couple of cigars. I'm like, Oliva, this is good. So the other cigars must be really good. Not necessarily. There was a cigar called the Spirit of Cuba, and it had the Cuban flag on there. It was called the Spirit of Cuba, not the band on there. When I tell y'all, this cigar, well, they're gonna come after me, but look, when I tell y'all this cigar tasted like soap. I don't know how to describe this. I took a bite of it, and the first set of it tasted like soap, like Dial bar soap or whatever. And I'm looking down at it, and I'm like, is this some weird blend or something like that? So I keep smoking it, and it doesn't get better. It gets worse. And I'm just like, I'm like, I was like, I wasn't even halfway through. I said, I gotta stop. This was like a $2 cigar in their opinion. It was like $2 and like 20 cents or something. I was just like, I couldn't even tell you. The only thing I can tell you is it tastes like soap. It tastes like if you literally put soap in your mouth. And I'm like, never again. I don't know if that was not the spirit of Cuba. If that was, I'm sorry. That was.
Justin wants to know what flavors and scents do you get with the cigars that you have now?
Right now, so I'm almost the other half of the way through. This is the first couple of scents you'll get with this particular one, the Don Smith series. A lighter, kind of earthy, creamy flavor. Like I said, it's not too crazy with the flavors. It's not too harsh. It's just kind of smooth, creamy, kind of earthy kind of flavors. And towards the middle of the cigar, it'll kind of have that creaminess. It'll start towards the middle of the cigar, the flavors really start to enunciate. They start to really come out. And so you'll get that nice flavor towards the middle of it. The first part of it, it's kind of like, stepping into cold water. You just kind of got to get used to it at first, but then as you kind of get into it, you just kind of ease into it. And that's kind of what the cigar is too. It's nice.
Rule number 1 with smelling cigar: do not inhale.
Please don't inhale. Oh my gosh.
So going back to what we were talking about earlier, you said the flavor is better when you get to the middle.
Yeah.
But like Matt said, he doesn't like it once it gets to a certain point. So there's really only like a certain sweet spot of the cigar.
In most cases, yes. In most cases, they say the first third of the cigar, you kind of introducing it, you kind of getting into what the flavors
So that
are
part's not necessarily the beginning part and the end part are not necessarily as pleasant. There's not.
I would say in certain sticks, yes. I wouldn't say like the very beginning. You're just kind of getting introduced to it as you're doing the draws and kind of not figuring out, but your palate's kind of taking in the flavors and kind of getting used to whatever's in there. As you start to kind of smoke it a little bit more, that's when the flavors start to kind of enunciate. At least in my opinion, I think that's the way it does. Because everybody is a little bit different with that, but in most cases, unless it's some kind of specialty thing or something like that.
That's you. What do you think? Same?
Yeah, around the same.
Okay. Yeah, man. Down there.
If we have anything else.
There we go. No, that's pretty much it. I'm actually at time. There's actually. I think time has gone by, man. It's already.
It's 10:05.
It is 10:05. Well, that will do it for. This is episode 1 of Ray Cigar Lounge live from the cage. The cage. Now, the cave.
You haven't drank enough for this.
I have not. You're right. From the lounge, Central Alabama. Y'all know how we do it. This is Ray from Ray Cigar Lounge signing off. Got the legend, Matthew McGill, all the way, Spanish Fort, Alabama. Got the lovely production crew. They've been excellent. Seeing us our questions or comments in here. Thank you all for joining us. We're going to go ahead and click it off here. Before we click that off, make sure y'all like, rate, subscribe. I will put a copy of this on my YouTube channel as well, so y'all take a look at that as well. Spread the word around. Spread to anybody, anybody who's just maybe wanting to learn something a little more, or, just want to, watch some commentary and, share it with your friends, and y'all know how we do it. I don't know how often we'll do these, but, if you like it, let me know. If you didn't like it, let me know. Y'all know how it goes. So, Ray Cigar Lounge, any last comments for the legend, Mr. McGill? Anything else?
I'm good.
All right, he's good. We will see y'all next time. And that's it. Keep your smokes out. Be good, y'all.